He's off to get coffee. Okay. He'll be back eventually. Hey, you're not at the bus stop. The bus doesn't wait for people. People wait for buses. Buses don't wait for people.
Yeah. There's a whole series of pictures while the bands took that in 2049, not far away from it.
Yeah, there's a pole lying on the ground there, Angus. You should grab it later.
That's the plan.
Funny, the company just left a pole lying around. Why don't we just grab it?
It's sitting where the contactors are.
There we go.
You messed up my momentum. How rude! I had to come to a full stop there.
Wilson, an even part of the yard right there. You always rock back.
Oh yeah, because the hump for the washing, yes.
How about these? We'll get to a then and now series. Some great shots here. Remember that color scheme later? Yeah, with the speckles. Long time ago, 50 years ago. Wow, yeah. Nice shot. Was it a long exposure? 7 seconds. Tripod. I did a lot of nice photography. Somebody here knows that overhead.
No, I don't know it at all.
Visitor from Melbourne, Australia. Very good.
See, look, he didn't even miss us.
Actually, it's better when you go further around.
Oh yeah, no power steering, eh? Thinking that.
Can you imagine like a 7.5-hour shift with that kind of heavy?
Oh, hey.
That's why I struck on it.
Yeah.
Quite a big
Got that.
Try to keep as much rope out of the retriever as possible because you need to do this. In the rain, in the sun.
There's a 70-pound spring in there and a 6-pound spring. The 6-pound spring gives tension on the rope. And you don't let it, you never let the rope go.
Don't let it
Because
snap
it'll
in.
trip the retriever.
Oh, man.
So we have had operators over the years get fingered.
Oh, I'm sure.
And what used to happen all the time, you'd be driving down the road and kids would come stand on the back bumper
Yeah.
hanging on.
And get a free ride.
The rope?
No, they'll just get a free ride on the back of the bus.
Yeah. You'd see this head pop up behind the window here, right? Because they're like this.
Yeah.
But the retrievers are removable, so they can fall off.
Or they would be on their rollerblades.
Actually,
Sorry,
I had-
roller
Roller
skates.
skates.
I had
Yeah.
that happen once.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Back bumper. And
Back in the day.
a incognito company representative, because we were carrying their money and making change and selling tokens. They would actually ride the bus and make sure we weren't doing anything funny with the thing, so they could hear if it wasn't a full fare pace, right? So imagine you pulled into a stop, and this is what you're hearing at every stop. Okay. Pennies.
Wow. Double bell means it's the pay.
No, that was a quarter. Bing
Okay.
Bing was a quarter. Bong Bong was a dime. Bong is a nickel. So the old payphones, the really old payphones, when you put a nickel in, it went ding, and if you put in a dime, it went ding ding, and a quarter went clang. So there was very similar signals to the old payphones.
That's crazy.
That's right
Yeah.
there.
So these are longer, thinner carbons than what's on the grill here.
So the mechanic. Maybe I'll put it very close.
So this happens once a day.
Yes.
Dry weather, they wear out less quickly than when it's wet. The wet softens the carbon.
And then the other pole goes on the other one, and then they visually inspect. The old carbon drops into here, into a bin down below.
Yeah.
The old Ohio brass, of course, you have to undo the bolts and all that to release the carbon. The new ones are just hammer out, hammer in.
But it seems it's a bit of rocket science, right? Because this carbon here now, right, is the preferred carbon by coast mountain bus. They do not like the keeper carbon, right? It doesn't last.
No.
The keeper carbon is the exact same as this one. It just has keeper printed on it. It's the exact same manufacturer. It just has a different print. The keeper carbon doesn't last. This one is the magic
Coast Mountain.
stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
It's literally, it's the spec sheet, everything is the exact same, comes from the same factory. Absolutely no difference.
Oh wow, that is a
So
big drop.
the keeper ones, they're very quick and easy because they just knock the old one out and the new one slides in.
Yeah.
Whereas with the Ohio brass on this
You
here,
can see it's wedged.
yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta
It's,
undo.
it's wedged this way.
So how did that fit in there?
It doesn't because
This doesn't fit in here.
This is a different thing altogether.
Oh,
And this you have to actually take out this cotter pin. I've been changing these.
This cotter pin.
Yeah, you take out this cotter pin, and then this thing comes off, and you knock out the old one. You have to put in, and you have to tighten up the screw and thread the cotter through the screw. It's very finicky work.
can you do this every day if
No,
necessary?
well, yeah, if it's daily,
Yes, sir.
if it's wet weather, and then in icy weather they put steel
Here.
inserts for the
that's
first
the-
runs.
G ones.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and they cut through the
See
frost
the
and the
ice.
ice, and then they change them off later in the morning when the ice is gone.
idea.
They put regular carbons downtown.
And so,
So-
now the specification for the new buses is asking for carbons that last 1,000 kilometers. These will last 1,000 kilometers. Job done, right?
But it's gonna kill your overhead.
That's not.